I jolted awake inside the spacecraft. The ship automatically began forming a nano spacesuit around my body. The next second, I was ejected into space. When I turned back to look at the ship, it was struck by a meteor. All the astronauts were launched out at once, aimed toward a nearby planet. The escape pods were coming in way too fast. Several of them exploded mid-descent. Then my own pod lost control. There was nothing I could do but pray to God. The wings shattered on impact. The pod slammed hard into the ground. Luckily, the surface was loose sand. I came to a stop without being crushed. I suffered only minor injuries. I immediately opened the comm system and tried to contact headquarters. No response. With no other choice, I smashed the glass and prepared to go look for survivors. That's when the pod suddenly flipped over. Shards of glass sliced my oxygen suit. That oxygen was my last hope. I quickly pulled out a nano repair tool and tried to seal the damage, but even in those few seconds, more than half of my oxygen was gone. As if things couldn't get worse, a fire broke out inside the pod. I started digging straight down and barely escaped underground. My AI assistant automatically locked onto the main ship's location. When I looked back toward it, the spacecraft was plunging toward the surface at terrifying speed. The impact sent out a massive shockwave. I was thrown violently through the air. When I finally got back on my feet, I saw a white light glowing in the distance. Maybe other astronauts had landed there. I broadcast a distress signal and moved toward the light at the same time. Along the way, I found another escape pod. I rushed over in excitement, only to find the astronaut inside had been reduced to a dried-up corpse. His backup oxygen tank was shattered as well. With no other option, I kept moving toward the light. But then I realized something was wrong. That escape pod hadn't been destroyed by impact, because on its roof there were terrifying claw marks.